Hey guys, and welcome back to 5 Days a Stranger. We're on part 2 now, and everything looks like okay so far. Helldragon, no big scares so far.
Yeah, I'm definitely not ready to shit my fucking pants right all over the floor. Oh, here we go. It's coming out now.
Prepare to be spooked.
I already get it. The music's building up. Hello, I'm looking for Mortal Kombat. Have you seen it?
And then Trilby was a ghost.
Wow, that was an especially stupid dream.
I love how much his eyes pop there.
Yeah, even that little sprite touch really kind of helps it stand out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to, really try lucid dreaming, maybe just find, a haunted manor somewhere.
Fuck that noise.
What, you don't want murderous welders chasing you?
No, that's pretty low on my bucket list, let's just say.
I think out of all the people, I see Jim sitting the most in FDAS. I don't know, maybe they just didn't want to have a kid walking about too much, being considerate.
Yeah, I really don't want to draw that sprite if you don't mind.
No, please, enlighten us. We've got to advance the plot somehow.
Well, I had a dream that I ate too many Doritos at lunch, and then I had to give a speech, but then I got sick, and I threw up all over the podium, and I only got second place for the speech. It was pretty bad.
The nerd's nightmare versus the nightmare of reality. Very different things.
Yeah, at least if you're gonna have a nightmare, have a good nightmare, not that fucking wussy-ass, oh no, I'm not as cool as my peers nightmare bullshit.
Yeah, I turned up at school naked kind of thing.
Look, I really don't like not being able to see out the windows. Let me just tell you this right now. Because when I do that, I think it's night, but then we walked outside the other day and it was day, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that all the windows are blacked out. Did the solicitor do that as he had a chance to look over the mansion? I don't know. I keep saying mansion, but I think mansion and manor are two very different things. I apologize.
They're both a big house with a lot of rooms in it and a lot of where video games take place. They're practically the fucking same.
Alright, Simone's checking out some books. Got her name right this time. I think Phil is in the yard. AJ, I don't know where he is, so I guess we'll go look for the other people.
Yeah, the curse is compelling that other guy to do yard work. If you're going to be trapped here, then you're going to make the place look nice, you know?
I'm not opening these doors until you mow the yard, young man. Just want a really passive-aggressive, Casper-like ghost. Just do all the yard work, do all the housework. Didn't have a chance to do it while I was alive. Walking sound effects. This is what I remember most about the Trilby games.
I'm waiting for this guy to be dead in the pool. I'm just kind of anticipating it down the line.
I think you've played a few too many horror-themed games, mate.
I have watched a few too many horror-themed games because I sure shit ain't gonna play.
Phil was advancing on us menacingly there. I've got video footage of it.
That's good. Just do a little kanji about him. It's practically the same. Sorry, you ever dig a bone and not know where you put it?
It was either that or the ghost is a dog.
I have a question. If a superhero was trapped in here, could he just fly up and out over the fence? Would something kind of redirect him, maybe?
Are you thinking like a force field kind of bubble?
A force field, or, like he flies forward and then suddenly he's switched around and he's flying back towards the house accidentally, something like that.
Oh, that's the worst kind of, entrapment.
Well, at least that superhero would probably be able to fight the murderer and kick his ass.
You can probably guess where this is going. Phil has a really sweet metal detector, but he's currently trying to find treasure. Or, the Tomb of the Defoes or some shit, so he's not going to give it up that easily. So we're going to advance the plot a bit, and then when we come back, hopefully he'll be less of a douche.
Yeah, I bet something will take care of him before then. Although, my first priority, if I'm gonna get trapped in a haunted house, fuck that, I'm gonna find treasure because I'm confident I'll be able to get out here with it alive.
Oh yeah, this cursed necklace is going to look great on me. Oh, I'm hovering midair. Oh, I'm having seizures.
Oh, it's tightening around my neck. I know.
Well, it's either that or a haunted mask, I guess.
I suppose, but in some movies, apparently it can turn you into a really suave green-skinned guy, so...
Party? Because I gotta. Fucking love that movie.
The Mask was a surprisingly good comic book movie, and people don't really seem to remember that it is in fact a comic book movie, although the comic book is based on is way different, let's be honest.
Yeah, Stanley dies in the comics.
Oh yeah, and he's not nearly as endearing.
Oh, definitely not. We should really try and find some blueprints for this place. Then we can just, like, shove it in Phil's face and say you were digging in the wrong place the entire time.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you look behind some particular pictures, you can find maps for the first and second floor, along with some handgun bullets.
Don't take the shotgun out of the fiery place, by the way. The whole ceiling will come crashing down on you until you put it back.
That was a trap, I believe, in a Resident
Yes, it
Evil
was.
game.
That's what I was referencing.
I'm just double checking.
You'd think we would have run into AJ by now. I mean, the balaclava we were wearing was scary, but...
You know, I have to admit, I don't think NBC has the budget to trap you guys in a house like this, because let's face it, that would cost way too much, and they ain't gonna do that shit.
You still got Yank TV stations on the brain, mate. It's all BBC and ITV over here.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot this actually takes place over there in Limeyland, the grayest place on Earth.
Uh-huh. None of us ever get scurvy. Clip-clop, clip-clop, clip-clop. You want ambience? There's your ambience.
I don't think concrete makes that noise when you walk on it.
Look, okay. They had very few sound effects to work with. This is the sound of walking on linoleum floors. That's the sound of a door opening. This is the sound of walking on carpet.
Yes, carpet makes exactly that sound, thank you. Okay, it sounds like he's tap dancing, come on. Oh, the guy is gone from the painting. I just noticed that.
I never noticed that the first time around. I guess there's more Easter eggs than I first anticipated.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna settle in here and hope for the worst.
Well, at least everyone knows about Miss Taylor's disappearance now. Again, I have no idea where Yvette or Yvonne came from. I may be thinking of Doctor Who and Torchwood.
I do like the stick figure channel. It's probably one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, I get all my news from there.
Well, I get all my news from The Daily Show.
As you probably guessed by the game's title, it does play out on a day system. And if you come back to the TV every day, there'll be a bit of news. We won't be doing that just to keep things moving, but I'll fill in the blanks where appropriate.
Meanwhile, sports! No, who's using their stand power on the TV?
It's not always got to be about JoJo, mate.
It might as well be. I mean, JoJo was technically sort of horror-ish.
Let's check upstairs. We can also, catch up with Simone, Miss Taylor, while we're there, and maybe run into AJ as well.
We'll probably run into something, I bet, at this rate, but it probably won't be who we're looking for.
Don't worry, mate. I'll point out when spooky happenings are about to begin.
Alright, don't throw me off here, man.
You got my name right, yeah, you pleb?
Well, at least I didn't record it and put it online for everyone to laugh at my mistake.
Yeah, you guys weren't to know this, but all the doors were locked. Like, when we actually got into the mansion. I guess Miss Taylor went at everything with, like, a nail file or something. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's very sexist. A hammer! Yes, a very manly hammer.
You can use a nail file even when you're a dude. Just gonna throw that out there.
Okay.
I like to think she accidentally broke sequence and got one of the keys ahead of time to the door, so now she can access new areas of the mansion.
I wasn't even supposed to be here this day. Okay, so everyone, it seems, is having the same dream. How very horror film-like.
It means I am gonna stop metalworking in my spare time.
So Trilby thought that everyone was having, like, a character-specific dream. Like, Miss Simone would have, the welder take off their mask and it would be her, and, like, Jim, etc., etc. But no, everyone saw Trilby murdering everyone.
Oh, well, that's good. Nice.
I'm just gonna... this isn't related to you at all, Trilby. I'm just gonna go see if the front door's working.
That chair looks so lonely without an ass sitting in it.
Please, sit in me. Get a ghost to sit in me, that's all I'm asking for.
Well, that wouldn't really satisfy his quota, would it?
God, everyone judges you. You steal a few crown jewels, and then everyone judges you for the rest of your life.
Ghost is gonna be so pissed that she's like letting books fly over on the shelf, man. It took forever to straighten those up.
There are a few things we can pick up from the Defoe Manor library, and we're going to give it a little bit of a shufty.
Oh man, there really is a map to this place.
Let's have a little look.
Oh, good drawing, guys, thanks.
You kind of have to tilt your head to see it as you see the manor in the game.
Yeah, I drew this for my D&D game tonight. Actually, no, this would be a Call of Cthulhu game, wouldn't it?
Oh, top left, there's the underground tomb that Phil was looking for.
The convenient underground tomb, thankfully marked on the local map.
I guess we can go shove the news of the tomb being in the front yard in Phil's face now. He ain't gonna find it in the backyard, unfortunately.
I'm just keeping an eye out. Don't want to be fucking thrown off.
I like that wall. It was a nice wall.
Inspector Gadget in his strangest case yet. And... no, not yet. I'm waiting for it. I am. Grass is not made of metal. That proves that theory.
Here you go, Phil. Something you can't handle. It's called the truth.
My question is, if we're inside a mansion, are we going to be stealing things like candlesticks and revolvers and other murder weapons from that game?
I would recommend trying to find a way out, otherwise our very lives will be stolen.
Okay, well, stealing a revolver could be used for multiple things, including getting a way out. You could shoot off the lock, you could shoot the glass out, just saying.
What if there's a ghost here? How are you going to kill the ghost? Using rocks? I think we know how that all can turn out.
Yeah, that tends to not work very well.
Clever tricks for a ghost.
Then he just waves it around like a lifesaver. Woo!
Finally, Trilby can just be Trilby.
Okay, grass does not make that sound. Fuck you, come on.
Again, stock sound effects, mate. Okay, we're going to use the metal detector on this pipe. Something Phil really should have done from the beginning. And then we're just going to, follow the path until we find the end of the pipe.
Yep, this pipe is indeed made of metal. I found that bone he was looking for, though.
We examine the dirt. Bada bing. We have what appears to be a button. And Phil, dumbass that he is, covered it up with dirt. He was digging in the right spot the entire time as well. How embarrassing.
Wait, how did he miss a... did he unearth the button and then cover it up? I'm trying to understand how he completely missed it being there originally.
Basically. 2, that's all you get in.
Oh, that's a neat trick. Okay, well, I was expecting something else, to be honest, but I can go with this.
Oh dear, I think we found AJ.
Well, they gave him a hickey.
No, Hell Dragon. No, that's not a hickey. His throat has been slashed.
Is that... this is a song from a video game, isn't it?
I can't take this guy anywhere. We're trapped in a murder house. One of our housemates has been found tied to the bottom of a pool with his throat cut, and all THD cares about is the music. Typical. Well, to be fair, AJ didn't have much character development. He existed to be a corpse.
Although, that's a curious question, because how come the blood didn't float up? Did it dissolve in the water?
Maybe he just had a very iron-rich diet, and all the blood just stuck to the bottom of the pool. Is that how blood works? I'm not very good at science.
I don't know, I haven't bled profusely lately. I'll have to take a look. And I just remember where I heard that track. I heard it in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, The 7th Stand User. So yes, you're right, it is a common audio track, but I did hear it in a video game, so I got thrown off.
Well, Phil's just being all ass blasted because we ruined his secret treasure fantasy.
I have a leather jacket I'd like to sell you.
Oh, everyone's against poor Phil.
Philip is so dead next, isn't he? Like, this is pretty much playing out the same beats.
Yeah, good luck with that. No food in the house, no running water apparently.
It really is unfortunate that AJ only had enough to afford 2 letters for his name. Very sad.
Oh, wouldn't it be short for like Austin Jason or something?
Well, no, that would require more letters, and I'm going with the story that he's completely poor.
AJ is an abbreviation, Helldragon.
Like I said, it's never a manor that has a good history. It's not like a happy little orphanage where, you know what? Clock Tower had the fucking orphanage, and that turned out everybody who fucking died in that too. Like, I'm pretty sure we should just burn all mansions to the ground because clearly none of them have anything good to offer.
So, you know, the rich and well-to-do get too well-to-do and just start offing themselves. Spooky happenings time! No, stop. Come back.
He's going to 7-Eleven without me and not coming back! Oh my god!
All this and more next time on 5 Days a Stranger.